Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Tuesday, May 10th, 6:42 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. Mercury retrograde, I believe, has officially started. So if things are weird, that is to be expected now. I've been noting some odd technology stuff as we've been transiting into Mercury retrograde for a day or so. So let's hope all of this works. BitcoinDailyView.com got more for you there, as always. All right, just wanted to mention a little shout out here. It's in the show notes, but also if you go over to BitcoinDailyView.com, got it right there. Blockchain education, an amazing infomercial there. And if you sign up, use my affiliate link. Um, this is the chat this morning. We're talking about stuff, having a good time. There's so many features. I cannot even get into it, but great community. It ain't cheap, but it's very, very valuable. You'll learn a lot. Come join the team. Love to see you there. Prepare for the return of Unrest live. This was last night. This is a guy named Magic Prepper. I think he has a pretty good channel. This really doesn't come from any political bias. This is just really from a purely, prepper's perspective. He talks about, could we be looking at civil unrest and such with all the current craziness going on in the world and the country. Just some interesting thoughts worth thinking about. And he has a old movie poster of what was that? The Wolverines, that movie, I think, which is just kind of cool that he had that there. And there's the Middle Earth over there. Anyway, interesting character, even with his silly looking little gray streak there that he always sticks in. Anyway, great character. Now, here's something else. This is later on today. This is the Crypto Revolution with Michelangelo Jago. He's going to be on my other show, Radiant Creators. I'm going to put the link right here. If you want, hit that link in the live chat there. I'll put it other places too, that you can see it. And so the reminder, maybe you want to watch it. This is about he is great at finding ways of making money in crypto. So we're going to look at like master nodes and such like that, and just in general the spirit of the crypto revolution. I think you'll enjoy it. Interesting character. Worth a listen if you so desire to show up, watch it live. It'll be around, I think, 1 p.m. PST today. If not, just check it out after. It's going to be a good time. A lot of like real little deep dives into like master nodes and such, how you can make passive income in crypto. Because right now, trading can be difficult. This is not the best trading weather. I mean, you can always make money every single day. But I tell you what, since I have a bunch of master nodes making me money, I can take a day off. I can chill. If the market's not good, I'm making money anyway. So master nodes, absolutely a wonderful thing. Check out the podcast. I think you'll enjoy it, and we'll talk about some really cool stuff that you can actually just boom, set up and do, and start making passive income. All right, the Bitcoin trading volume today is insane. I did give this a double take. I was like, what am I seeing here? Bitcoin trading volume coming in at 12.7 billion. That's insane. Binance 7.7 billion. Coinbase 2.4 billion. Nobody else showed up for a billion, but Bitfinex did come in at 945 million. So anyway, this is insane trading volume. 3 billion is kind of a good day these days. Anyway, this is insane. This is off the charts, unprecedented craziness as far as Bitcoin trading volume explicitly. And I do trust BitcoinTradingVolume.com. They get rid of all the wash trading and silliness and just show you real retail trading volume. This is unprecedented. This is crazy. This is a monster truck race. I mean, as far as volume goes. Here over at cryptometer.io, we're seeing 13.6 billion. Pretty cool. Up 218% last 24 hours. That is wild. What is the bias here? Live activity, buy versus sell. I still think it's about 50-50. So we'll see. I need to find a spot where I can see that. I would love it if there was a summary of each of these that kind of showed the overall percent buy sell rather than just show them by each exchange, but give me a summary of the total. That would be nice to kind of see where that bias is. Anyway, good enough. Let's keep rocking. All right, looking at coinmarketcap.com. As you can see, the green here, 121% for Binance up, FTX 96%, Coinbase up 165%. This is wild. I mean, crypto.com, they're 3 billion is a good day for them. They're at 4.1 billion. So Gate up 100%. This is wonderful. We are seeing, how about my favorite little exchange? Where's Bitfinex? I'm sorry, Bittrex. Bittrex, 156 million, not bad for them. Anyway, this is insane. We are getting volume off the charts. It is cranking. You can see the 7-day graph here. It's really moving. Let's see how this does. I mean, definitely, this is insane, crazy, massive trading volume. Let's look at Cryptometer one more time. Market buy orders up 234%, and then market sell orders up 209%. So overall, I guess that kind of does show me it does give you an idea of the split, what the percentage is each way. So more buys than sells. So, and volume up extremely. All right. Looking at Bitcoin in the top 100. Bitcoin coming in at 31,836 this morning. That is wonderful. Top 100 are still in a tizzy because of the incredible, volatility we've had recently. Terra, everyone knows about their stablecoin having an issue, unpegging, down 46%. I would say personally that's just because of market volatility. Maybe the project is dead. Who knows? I don't quite think so. I'm going to watch Terra Luna a little bit close because I do think that they will repeg as the market stabilizes, or they're done for, I guess. But if not, I think that might be a buy at the bottom. I'm going to take a look at that. Cardano rocking up 2%. Way to go, Soycoin. Elrond, EGLD up 4%. We got some players here. Flow up 4%. Anybody else looking good? Convex Finance, whatever that is. CVX, though, I do see that in my scanners. Oftentimes, it's a perky little project, whatever it is, as far as volatility and gains and losses. Airweave, AR, I like that platform. The AR platform. Airweave is up 3%. So we do have some players. I mean, mostly we're kind of in the red, but it's looking good. Let's see how the day progresses. If Bitcoin stays strong, we'll probably see all this top 100 in the green, except for maybe Terra. Anyway, guys. All right, looking at longs versus shorts sentiment. Okay. 70% long, 29% short for Bitcoin on Binance. And then for Ethereum, 66% long, 33% short. So in general, we have a long bias. But the long bias has been too long bias for me recently on Binance. I'm not kind of trusting this so much. Usually it's a very, very strong indicator of which way we're going. I just personally think that to be so long for Ethereum or Bitcoin right now is a bit, I don't know, to me as a trader, I need more confirmation before I be longing, especially with leverage. All right, looking at the market indices this morning, it's nice. S&P in the green, Dow Jones in the green. How about the NASDAQ? It's in the green. So this is going to help Bitcoin too, for sure, in the crypto market in general. The big indices are in the green. I like that. Major world indices. Still a mix of green and red, but more green than it has been recently. All right, now let's deep dive a little bit. Dow Jones Industrial Average. It's a perky. The market just opened, but it's a perky little green candle, indecisive, but it's opening green. I like that. S&P 500 index. I've been watching it flip green and red, indecisive, but it's not dumping or pumping yet. It's kind of opening sideways with a slight, positive tendency up a little bit. Russell 2000 index, green. This is a very volatile one. Definitely it's just a little indecisive doji, but it's in the green. So the markets are open, not pumping, not dumping, but on the green side of goodness. I kind of like seeing that. If we deep dive a little bit more, we can see oil coming in at $101 a barrel. US dollar strength index, the DXY dollar strength index, has a very indecisive green doji right now, but it is green. Continues the way up, which who the heck knows what that means. S&P 500, as you can see, I've watched it flicker back and forth between green and red, but right now it's in the red. It's indecisive. We'll see which way it goes. The S&P 500 definitely trying to make a run today. US Tech 100. Slight green candle. Of course, it's been on a downward slope for quite a while below all important moving averages, but we got a green candle today, which kind of reflects the optimism that appears to exist in the market. Gold just hanging into slight green doji right there. Silver, for a change, opening in the green, trying to hold a green candle. So let's see how it runs. The market just opened, and it's opened optimistic. We'll see how it rolls, okay? The ruble, okay, the ruble versus USD. So basically, Rub USD. If you'd bought rubles with USD, of course, it dumped when the special operations started. It gained it all back, but recently it's kind of been dumping a little bit. But today we're kind of getting, what do they call that? Like an engulfing candle. This one the candle's body is within the body of the day of the previous candle. I think it's an engulfing candle. And I wish I knew my Japanese candlestick, or is it Chinese candlesticks? I forget what it is. The Asian candlestick magic. Um, if you really know all those little intricacies of the candlesticks, it's an incredible power. I just need to study that one more. But I think that's an engulfing candle. Forget if that's bullish or bearish. But anyway, to me, it does appear to be a little bit of sideways action after this bit of dump we've had for the ruble. And that's good overall, I think, for the world. Looking at daily for Bitcoin, what's nice to see here is we have a daily candle giving it a shot. So daily candles have just been a lava flow recently, but today definitely getting a little bit of perkiness. Nice to see. All right, let's look at this again. How's the MACD looking? MACD is still absolutely dismal, of course. So don't get too perky yet. Just beware of how you're playing things, because this is a very, very negative MACD candle on the daily, and that's not positive. That in general will tend to, in my opinion, create more of a tendency towards a downside on the shorter time frames. I really want to see this tangent click up, and then I will be happy. But until then, I'm going to be a little bit watchful. I think Bitcoin's a little bit perky this morning, but it does have a bit of a ways to go before you could really confirm an uptrend. And that's a darn good ways, But do check this out. It makes me very happy. This is a 3-day chart. So basically, we blew it completely. We could not hold the 200 moving average, the white one right there. But look what's happening. A 314 bounce. That is very, 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 very good. Of course, the 3-day MACD continues to be pure potty, but this is a logical bounce point, and I would have some confidence in that. I'd also have confidence in the possibility of coming up, finding resistance on the 200 moving average, and maybe beginning to range like this. I could see that. That is definitely what the whales love doing, getting a nice range like that and selling the top and buying the bottom. Let's see if that plays out. It would not surprise me one bit. Okay, so that's just high octane speculation, but that's ultimately what TA is. Okay, so looking at a 2-hour chart, if we pull that in, we've been giving back for quite a long time. We're below all important moving averages, but we did just actually challenging it above the 20 WMA. And that's actually a positive sign. I like that. And do dig this. This is very, very important. I do like this. On the 2-hour chart, the MACD has turned nice, powerfully positive. 2-hour MACD will usually, especially if it's a strong move, will dictate what the daily MACD will do as far as a tangent not too long after. So maybe we're seeing some positive action. And what else would I wanted to do? You know what? Let's actually take this as it is and go to the 4-hour chart. And let me see if I can pull this in, if I can get all this data in here. We'll look at it with a 4-hour chart because that just is cool. All right, now going to do a fib sequence. All right, I see here is where we started making a strong move up. This is way back March of 2020. Go to the high that we had, and boom. So as you can see, the let me make this a little bit easier to see. There's a 618 golden pocket. That's really nice. We can also look here at the 0.5 fib level. All these have really been, legit. You can also see the 382. You can see how the Bitcoin has, worked around those. So this fib sequence and the price action really do kind of reflect one another. And we have had, in recent history, of course, some bounces, some runs down to the 618, and that's a fine place to bounce. And that's ain't nothing wrong with that at all. And it's all, to me, it's been about, are we going to hit that 618 and bounce or not? If we do go down that far, and we do have a weak, daily and 3-day MACD, so it's possible the 618 is right at 28,639. So, a 29K bounce could very well be the case. And if we do get into that 618 pocket, that would be between 26,000 and 28,000 where we would see a bounce. And just to make the perma bears happy, if we couldn't hold that 618, logical bounce spot after that is the 786, and that's coming in at 17,876. And there are those who are darn convinced that we're going to see an 18K bounce. It could be. So, I'm just saying, have a plan to, profit no matter what. So there we are. Anything else to go on about this? Not really, other than I think if we pull in the 3-day, you will see that, oops, sorry about that. If we pull in the 3-day, you will notice that the 618 golden pocket and the 314 moving average are definitely a logical bounce spot here on the 3-day chart, and it appears that's happening. And a 314 bounce would be an extremely logical thing to me to happen. Like I say, if it does not, I expect to bounce somewhere between 26,000 and 28,000. And if that does not work, then definitely a 786 is a possibility. 18,000. I know it's crazy, but it very, very well could happen. And do note this location right now where we're at. You can see we are at a spot. It's not a fib level, but it is. I didn't want that. I wanted this. There we go. It's not a fib level, but definitely we can see previous support and resistance kind of right where we are right now. So let's see if Bitcoin can work off of that and make that support and continue up. And there we go. Let me actually just clean this up real quick. It's a 3-day chart. I'm going to take this. I'm going to do copy link to chart image here, and I'm going to put that in the live chat. Boom, just in case you might have interest in that. And I'll also put it over at bitcoindailyview.com. I'm sorry, Bitcoin Daily View Telegram chat, which just in case you have interest, you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm going to, if you'd like, I'm put a link here in the live chat. Do hop on the Bitcoin Daily View Telegram group. Definitely an irreverent bunch of crap talkers, but we have a lot of fun. And sometimes we even talk about crypto when we're not dropping memes and making fun of people. So, all right, 45-minute chart. It's kind of inspiring. I like what I'm seeing here. Let me actually clean all this up. Boom. All right. So here's the thing. I'm going to make this a little bit murky here for a second. All right, so this here is, all right. So we came down with a recent dump and we bounced off the RSI cave, which you can see right there. This is the RSI cave, that part there. All right. We even got a really hardcore. This was kind of hardcore because we actually dipped all the way down to the edge of the ATR cave, and that's usually kind of like as far as you're gonna dump or pump within any kind of sanity. So we're hanging out here at the bottom of the RSI cave, and it appears that we're finding some support there, and Bitcoin of course has made a move off of that. And even though it's a 45-minute chart, somewhat short time frame, you can see a channel forming towards the upside. So let's see how that kind of rolls. We'll keep an eye on that. With the negative daily and negative 3-day MACD, I'm not so certain, but of course the 3-day candle is making that 314. The 3-hour chart is making that 314 bounce. The 3-day chart is making that 314 bounce. So that's pretty darn pertinent. I think it's worthwhile. Do note that we're right in the middle of the RSI cave right here, so we have a lot of room to dump or pump. But on the 45-minute chart, to be aware, we are below the 200 moving average, which is hanging out right around like 35,500 basically. I don't really consider an alt or anything really tradable or something that I want to get into until you actually are above that 200 moving average on the 45-minute chart. That's one of my rules of thumb. So there we go. Bitcoin's giving a lot back. Let's see if we can get this little rally going. I'm really not hopeful or hopeless. I'm just kind of like, we'll see what happens. We will follow the money and make money. That's one of the reasons why recently I've gotten into nodes, and I really would, if you so desire, if you like this stuff, do come hang out and with Michelangelo and I, we're going to be talking about getting into nodes. It's very easy and it's quite profitable, passive income. So that way, you can have some income. Because to me, I only trade when it's a certainty. I only trade, things with an extreme velocity towards the upside or downside, I guess, if you're shorting. But I tend to only trade when it's good trading weather. If not, I have other things to do, But nodes help me make consistent income so that I'm kind of set. I don't have to worry about it so much. I'm not going to trade today because it's kind of crappy, but I'll make, I'll make enough today to to just to stay afloat and be happy and even make some money. So anyway, it rules. It's real. I hope you join us over at Radiant Creators for that live stream. I hope actually he shows up and all connects. So with that said, everybody, sorry, I don't have an image for you here. Let's go back here. For every Bitcoin Satoshi you own, a piece of shit globalist cries. And that's a good thing because they really need to be crying these days. Humanity's got to win, and the peaceful revolution is how we do it. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're a part of it. So welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers, and let's make some money this week. It's looking up. And even if it ain't looking up, let's make some money on nodes if we just have to sit out kind of a crappy market for a few days or weeks. Hopefully no more than that. Take care.